Everybody likes to throw Rich Dad Poor Dad around, which is a good book. But there's a better book that a lot of people don't really know about. A lot of people don't talk about. And everybody I tell to read this book, they always come back and they understand why. One, why I think the way that I think. Two, why I've had success. And when they implement it, they see results. It's called Made in America, the autobiography of Sam Walton. To me, Walmart has only made one mistake, and that's not get ahead of e-commerce, right? They were in the position to do so. They had the money to invest into R&D, and they should be Amazon. They should have been Amazon before Amazon, right? Because they were already in position, right? They already had the brick and mortar, so they already had the footprint as far as brick and mortars throughout the country. They're trying to catch up now, but it's not likely they'll catch up to Amazon. That's the only mistake that I think Walmart ever made. Sam Walton understood competition. This is why, as Walmart pushed their way through the 80s into different new markets, the 90s in the new markets, the 2000s in the new markets, people that are old enough to remember, you don't see any mom and pop general merchandise stores anymore. You don't see any big box retailers anymore for the most part. And, you know I got a lot of new subscribers and I got old subscribers, so this part may be a little repetitive. Where's Venture? If you don't know these stores, you're just not old enough. Where's Venture? Where's Zare? Where's Ames? Where's Montgomery Ward? Where's Service Merchandise? Where's Kmart? And the list goes on. I tell you where they are. Walmart put them out of business. They offered the same products at a fraction of the cost. The owner-operator who understands costs, who understands competition, who does everything to continue to lower their costs so they compete, they're Walmart. Yes, all your mom and pop general merchandise stores during that time period were kicking and screaming and complaining that Walmart was coming to town and that they were going to get put out of business. And guess what? All that kicking, complaining, stomping, fighting, fussing fell on deaf ears. It fell on deaf ears to the local mayors, to the local aldermen, to the local political people, the senators. You know why? Because Walmart could bring more jobs. Those more jobs were going to do what? People make more money. This is going to infuse the economy in those towns, right? Walmart is going to make more money so they can pay more in taxes to those towns in that state. And because they employ more people, these people are going to go out and spend more money in those towns, in those states, which means those businesses are going to flourish, which means they can tax them too. See, y'all don't know business. Y'all don't understand free enterprise and capitalism. This is why y'all complaining about, oh, these guys are taking cheap freight like somebody's supposed to feel bad for you. Nobody feels bad for you. If your mom and listen, all your uncles and aunts that own general merchandise stores back in the day, they you now complaining. Falling on deaf ears. Nobody's going to stop competing. Nobody's going to stop doing things that are in their best interest. We're talking about the people who are doing things correctly because it's affecting you negatively, one way or another. It's called capitalism. This is the lesson here. It's called capitalism. It's called free enterprise. If you understand these things, if you know these things, you will compete. Understanding this, you'll keep this shit in your mind and it'll help you make better decisions. If you don't know this shit, if you don't keep this shit in your mind, when you go out and you do things, whether it's on a personal level that could result in you robbing from the sustainability of your business, or you go out and you do ill-advised things for the business, which could ultimately increase your overhead. Because you're not thinking about free market, you're not thinking about capitalism, you're going to be in the boat that you is now, complaining. What makes you think you and your one box truck means something to the world? You don't. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying this for you to wake the fuck up. Nobody cares, bro. It's a race to Dragonfly. All last night, it's a race to the bottom. No, it's not. The trucking industry ain't going nowhere. You just gotta compete harder and compete smarter.